Yeah, that's a good deal. We got a couple of minutes to go because our new invention up there. We'll be here all day. We got a new clock up there supposed to tell us the time, and he just came in and said we got a couple of minutes left, but I got a couple of questions, so we may go a couple of minutes over in this segment. But first, for you to say to the community, you really basically just did it. Why talk about, you said Ron Paul. You want the Ron Paul supporters, Democrat supporters, independent. Talk about the Ron Paul supporters and what they believe in.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, maybe you haven't heard of Ron Paul. If you haven't, he's a congressman from Texas, ran for president this last time around. And one way he distinguished himself quite a bit from the rest of the Republicans is being in his opposition to the war in Iraq. And, you know, and I do agree with him that we should look at bringing our troops in from all the bases around the world. But, you know, that is like so far away from what a city elections are like. But Ron Paul is, you know, essentially, you know, and it's maybe not about Ron Paul, it's about, you know, people's individual freedoms, individual liberty. You know, we want to respect people's personal rights and individual rights. And, you know, that's what, you know, Ron Paul's about to me. And that, you know, that's a movement. It's very, you know, it seems to have a broad appeal. I mean, people from, you know, that's what attracted, you know, someone from the progressive Democrats to want to help me out, and it seems to be an appeal that reaches across the party lines, and you know, that isn't why I'm for Ron Paul. I was for Ron Paul long before that, but you know, I think that it certainly has helped my campaign, my association, and associating myself with him in the past.
What you think attract you to the Democrats?
I think that, you know, a lot of the Democrats, you know, it's not when you're getting taxed out of your home, you don't look at a political party and say, well, you know, I'm going to vote for the person who's going to continue to tax me out of my home. You know, you look at and say, who can help me? And I think that's going to help them, attract them to me. And you know, I am not, you know, just talking about what we talked about with the police. I think that might attract some Democrats too. I mean, I think the issues, you know, maybe even in opposition to the war will help attract some Democrats to my candidacy. You know, I think it's an open book, but I'm finding great support from Democrats, Republicans, Independents, and even, you know, like I said, 70% in the Green poll, in the Green straw poll. So, you know, there's a wide base supporting me, and you know, it's very heartening.
What the Independent, you got that endorsement to push on, and they do pretty good over in Ward 13. What do you say to the Independent? What you're going to bring them?
I say I'm an open book. You know, check out my website, www.krisbroberg.org, and it's Kris with a K. It's maybe been on the screen, I hope, today. But you know, check that out. You know, I am a very independent in my thoughts, in my things. Feel free to call me. You know, all my contact information is on the website with questions you have. You know, it's going to be different. We're going to break up the one-party control of the city council, and I don't know anybody who really thinks that's a bad idea. So.
And and it just, his website was just on the screen, and you could be doing anything in the world. That, you know, my last question, you know, you could be doing anything in the world. Why this?
Boy, you know, been interested in politics my life, but I ask myself that same question. You know, to be honest, almost every day. It's like, why am I doing this? What am I getting myself into? But I'm willing to do this because I feel strongly about these issues, and I don't think anyone's representing these viewpoints at City Hall, and that's why I'm doing it, because I want someone with these viewpoints, and I'm not the only one. A lot of people who've encouraged me to do this want these viewpoints too. So, you know, I'm willing to do it. You know, I don't necessarily want to do it, but I'm willing to do it, and I'll do a good job. That's promised.
And if the people want to get in touch with you, Kris, you got a number. You said the website. You got a number they could call.
Yeah.
You know.
My campaign number 612-423-8848. That's 612-423-8848.
Thank you, Kris.
Thanks, Al.
Okay. community. We'll be right back, and we'll be talking about ranked choice voting in about 2 minutes. Thank you.